Payday is the world's greatest magic trick. Poof! Your money appears, then disappears faster than your motivation on a Monday. When the payday comes around, you're celebrating it. It's as if you're a superhero and the world is yours. Then fast forward 7 days and it's like it was all a fever dream. The landlord is knocking at your door, groceries are calling your name, and somehow you're a member of 3 new streaming services. Here's the thing. Wealth isn't made on payday. It's made by what you do with that dough when it shows up. Today we're going full stickman mode, breaking down the exact payday rhythm that builds real wealth while still leaving room for iced coffee and fresh socks. Because let's be real, nobody wants to be rich and musty. Before you blow your hard-earned cash on your boss's new BMW, let's talk about who actually needs to get paid first. And spoiler, it's not your landlord. So let's get started. Chapter number 1, pay yourself first. Before your landlord sees a cent, before Netflix takes their share, before you even lay a hand on that shiny new paycheck, pay yourself first. Wealthy people do the same. They pay themselves first. 10 to 20% of the paycheck, stash it away into a different savings or investment account as soon as it arrives. Don't think about it. Don't question it. Don't blink. Make it automatic because let's be honest, you'll forget or accidentally splurge it on sushi. And this is not a tip from some airy-fairy finance guru. Ramit Sethi has been screaming this for eons. Set up a system where you spend guilt-free after your savings are secured. This is your golden rule. Pay the future you first. You've got your slice of the pie. Now let's make sure the rest doesn't get stale in some mystery expense category labeled oops. Chapter number 2, review the damage. Next, examine the wreckage from the last 2 weeks. Walk through your transactions. Check your categories. Rent, food, fun, subscriptions you never knew you had. It's not guilt-tripping yourself, it's awareness. Apps such as YNAB, Monarch, or even old Google Sheets can be your BFF here. Here's the rule. If you can't measure it, you can't manage it. A pro stickman tip. If you spent $120 on takeout, but grumbled about gas prices, you played yourself. So before you proceed any further, check. Where did your money really go? Budgeting is cute, but relying on memory to transfer your money? That's like leaving your wallet with a raccoon. Let's automate before it disappears. Chapter number 3, audit your subscriptions. You signed up for a trial 6 months ago, but you never even used it once. But every month, $12.99 leaves your bank account like clockwork. Quietly rich people? They despise wastefulness more than people despise pineapple on pizza. Purge your subscriptions. Unsubscribe to whatever you don't use. Better yet, use an app like Rocket Money or Truebill to mark them for cancellation. Vincent Chan put it best. Recurring charges are wealth termites. They gnaw at your finances. So what do? Annihilate the termites. Now that your finances are on autopilot, it's time to ask the real question. Are you flying toward financial freedom or just circling the airport with no landing gear? Chapter number 4, the 48-hour rule. Do you think you want to purchase something awesome soon? Sure, be my guest. Just wait for 48 hours though. Why, you ask? Payday kryptonite are these impulse buys. You should have a fun budget instead. Something you can dip into without any guilt and spend on whatever strikes your interest each payday. Movies, matcha, or that particular game skin you swore you'd never purchase. But here's the kicker. Only indulge yourself after 48 hours. If you still want it after 48 hours and it's within your fun budget, go ahead and splurge. But remember that discipline equals freedom. Your budget may be solid, but life's sense of humor is a heavyweight boxer. So let's learn to duck, weave, and pivot your budget like a pro. Chapter number 5, invest. You need to have some aspect of your money working on your future with each paycheck. We're talking index funds, ETFs, and retirement accounts. Even robo-advisors like Wealthfront, Betterment, or M1. Mark Tilbury calls it deploying soldiers in the field. Every dollar you put in is a miniature soldier working 24/7, and their battle cry is compound interest. Focus on automating your investments. Don't attempt to time the market. Rather, just be consistent every single payday. This is not a choice. It's your key to freedom. Bills never arrive based on convenience. They spoil the party like your relative who believes Venmo is optional. Let's outsmart their surprise visits by standing at the door. Chapter number 6. Debt check-in. Debt is like that one ex who keeps texting. Ignoring it won't make it disappear. Save up for repaying debt, more than the minimum amount required each payday. Begin with the high-interest items first, like your credit cards, personal loans, etc. Once that's done, then focus on everything else. Apply the avalanche method, highest interest rate first, or snowball method, shortest balance first, whichever keeps you going. Another pro-stickman rule: debt is not something to feel ashamed on. They're just numbers. Combat it with a calculator, not guilt. Okay, you made it through the cycle, but payday arrives faster than a YouTube commercial. So let's wrap the deals and repair what broke. Chapter number 7, replenish your sinking funds. Car maintenance, birthday parties, vacations, they're always on the horizon, so why pretend otherwise? Wealthy individuals are known to always save towards sinking funds, a teeny tiny stash they keep for periodic expenses. On each payday, save little amounts into these funds. That way, when your car does break or your buddy's wedding does roll around, you'll be prepared. Here's a secret tip. Create a new account with the sole intent. Label it, let it grow. Chapter number 8, update your net worth. Steady income is nice, but it's a liar. Net worth, however, is the actual truth. Every payday, recalculate your net worth. The equation is simple: assets minus liabilities. Follow it religiously. Take advantage of resources such as Empower, Notion templates, or Excel. Graph it, then see it rise. Nisha and Rosehan have both discussed that net worth is the scoreboard to your money game. Income, however, is merely one play. This is a 10-minute routine. It reports to you whether you're gaining, plateauing, or losing money. Be honest, be consistent, and take utmost pride in progress. Now that you've been tracking your spending like a hawk, it's time to go full detective. Grab your financial magnifying glass, because it's time to spot the silent budget assassins. Vis-a-vis, subscriptions, fees, and the occasional 3 a.m. online shopping relapse. Chapter number 9, schedule one money date. With or without your partner, gift yourself a money date. Light a candle if needed, no judgment. Use this time to review your goals, tighten your budget, give yourself a pat on the back, and tighten up the next payday plan. That's when you step back and look at the big picture. Wealth isn't made out of hustle and grind, but of reflection, revision, and routine. Every month for 30 minutes. That's it. After killing those sneaky expenses, there's just one move remaining. The Jedi Master move of budgeting, checking in and adjusting your plan on a regular basis. Chapter number 10, give. Yes, even on payday. You don't have to be debt-free to be generous. 1% of what you make, or $10 to a cause you care about. You won't believe how far it goes. Make generosity a payday ritual. Not only because it's the right thing to do, but because it changes your brain from scarcity mode to abundance mode. Another pro-stickman rule: rich people give, poor people hoard. You get to decide which one you are. Recap time, Stickman speed mode. Here we go. 10 steps for every payday. Think of it like brushing your financial teeth. 1. Pay yourself first. Automate savings, shock investments. 2. Track your spending. Know where your money goes. 3. Audit subscriptions. Kill the silent killers. 4. Use the 48-hour rule. Spend smart on fun. 5. Invest consistently. Tiny soldiers, big army. 6. Tackle debt. Don't ghost it. 7. Fund your sinking funds. Prepare. Don't panic. 8. Update your net worth. Real scoreboard. 9. Schedule a money date. Reflect plus reset. 10. Give a little. Abundance over fear. Summary, so let's wrap up. Everyone else rushes to spend like crazy every payday, but I keep things slow and do the same old things that I just shared with you. to keep me ahead of the game. This isn't difficult. It's simple discipline. I do this with every paycheck I get. And voila, you're not just saving your money, you're commanding it like a cash wizard Gandalf. Conclusion. The reality is, most individuals aren't broke due to the fact that they don't earn money, but they're broke because they don't have a solid financial plan. Payday arrives, cash gets spent, and the process begins again. However, when you put your money to use, even a mediocre paycheck will create serious wealth in the long run. No secret hacks, no get-rich schemes. Just showing up every payday with a system that works. Do that long enough, and staying broke stops being an option. CTA. If you've made it this far, Stickman salutes you. You've got the plan, the game plan, and maybe a slightly healthier financial relationship. Now all that's left? Press those buttons, flip your future, and let your next paycheck work for you and not against you. If you liked what you saw, hit that thumbs up button like it owes you a dividend. Subscribe so Stickman can pop up on your feed every week with wiser, wealthier habits. Oh, and also comment below, what's the first thing you're going to automate this payday? Until next time, it's peace, precision, and paychecks. Stickman out.